the Knights of the Smith dinner table real play video of our Saga of the Sun and Scale campaign. And as per usual, I will hand everything off to our game master for this game, Mr. Mike Lawson.
Well, hello, everyone. Sometimes I like to put players on the spot with a last week recap. So let's throw the new girl to the wolves. What happened last week?
Well, we met with a man who gave us a job. We accompanied another dwarf and his cart to a tribe. And I missed a whole lot in the middle.
That was emotional.
Cinder got burned by acid.
Oh, Cinder got fucked up.
By everything.
But we were at the tribe. You wanted some sort of drink that they offer.
The elixir of the gods, sunshine
Yeah.
mud.
Sunshine mud. And we found out in order to get that, we have to go deal with the Hydra. In summation. In short summation.
That close enough for jazz, I guess. Do you remember why you have to go kill the Hydra?
To feed it to their soon-to-be children. To make it
Excellent.
strong.
You gain yourself an additional hero point.
All right.
Huzzah!
That goes to the inventory, right? How much does that weigh?
1 ego.
Is that metric or standard imperial?
It's Widdershins, actually.
Good.
But yes, as at the tail end of last session, you guys were able to fend off the hungry dragonfly and the hungry toads. And Cinder made himself the biggest frog lake dinner he ever had.
It's
5-pound frog legs.
nothing but downhill from here.
It only would have been better if you could have basted it in sunshine mud.
Oh, Mike, I meant to ask this last time. What year is it in this campaign?
That's a good question.
Is it current Paizo year?
Yeah, it's current Paizo year.
I had that written down.
The only reason I want to know is so when I tell stories,
I want to
can
say
"Oh,
4720.
It is 4720.
so back in the 20s, I did this. Back in 27, that's the only reason I want to know. And to put you on the spot, because you like to put us on the spot.
That's fair and valid. And for putting me on the spot like that, lose 1 hero point for the session.
Copy that. That's what we call a hero to zero real
That's
quick.
right. All right. Well, as happened at the end of last session, you guys fought the frogs. It was evening. But the night did pass without incident. So, how's everybody looking after the fight with the frogs, by the way?
I thought we healed up.
Yeah, we did.
I was just making sure.
Yeah, I think we all did heal afterwards because we were resting.
And we had I think her and the pug were healing everyone up with the
Oh, yeah.
Mark is good.
It's pretty
Wow. Wow, we're getting into the cosplay portion.
Cheryl is so glad he bought it. She loves it.
She thinks it's magnificent.
I don't I don't want to
Dwarven
know
Vorax.
what you and Cheryl are doing with that mask at night.
Babe, where are the fireworks? I gotta play this right.
You just need to get you a lighter, Bobby, and just like
A blowtorch, maybe?
They're in the chicken.
no, I got this at Menards for like $3, $4.
Yeah.
Save some big money.
And that's an 11% rebate. So that's like a whole 33 cents off.
That's nice.
Awesome.
But
Cover yourself in face paint. By that I mean mud mask.
I will.
you are still on this kind of sketch game trail that they put you on. And you had one more day before you were at the edge of the Hydra's hunting grounds. And that day passes uneventfully. I mean, it's swampy. There's mosquitoes. But none of them big enough to actually hurt you. Because that's a big distinction in Pathfinder. Because sometimes the bugs are a bit large.
Never look at a dragonfly the same.
Right? All right. Give me watch schedules for the night, please.
I'll go second.
Heard.
I don't care. I'll go first.
I'll go last. That's fine.
Okay.
That is a 21 perception for my watch.
How did you know?
Done it once or twice.
Roll me a d20 there, Dustin.
19.
19.
That's what happened on my last watch.
I'm
And
on
then
first.
I was.
I'm on first with you. Do I need?
Oh,
to
did you?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got a 19 for my perception.
Okay. You heard something splash.
I ain't falling
If you
for
had
this one again.
If you had to guess, it was probably about 10 feet away from camp.
Huh.
And a fairly sizable splish.
Let's see. I think I have low light, don't I?
I have dark vision, but I don't know if that.
Yeah, I have low light and you have dark. So 10
Okay.
feet from camp, I should have a campfire light on it, right?
Yep.
So
Just
I'm
some
not going to approach the splash noise.
looking out the direction that it came from.
Yeah, just kind of at the ready with my axe.
Okay.
It's 24 for a new perception.
24 for new perception. You see a pair of eyes that are flickering red in the firelight just staring at you.
I do a knowledge nature to think what would have red eyes staring at me in the swamp.
Go for it.
Do you want me to assist in that? Or-
You can do one separate since you are a druid.
It's a true story.
I
You
got a
have dark vision.
15.
yeah,
15.
28.
28.
'Cause it's
15, you're pretty sure, Flint, that is probably the biggest crocodile you will ever come across. Madeira, it's just a big old bullfrog. It's probably about the size of your fist.
Is
I'm
that,
gonna-
is that a croc out there?
No, it's just a bullfrog. It's a-
No, I've seen a crocodile. That's a massive fucking crocodile.
No, trust me, it's a bullfrog. It's okay.
I'm gonna kind of like hide behind her, even though I'm sure I am much taller than she is. But I mean, if you say so. But if that thing gets any closer, I'm feeding cinder to it.
I'm fine with that, and I slap you on the
Ah!
back.
Jump up! Dreams. People are saying things about bullfrogs.
I didn't actually slap. I slapped Clint on the back behind me. I was like,
I kicked Cinder's tent when you slapped me. I thought it was the croc biting. Ah! All right.
Other than that, the night passes without incident.
I told you it was a bullfrog.
My old eyes are playing tricks on me. I don't know.
Start twitching.
I haven't been in a swamp since probably 32, 33. It's been a few years.
All right, old timer.
All right, then next morning.
Next morning, you're back on the trail. This is where I need some survival checks.
All right. Yeah, I have.
She's got an ability for this.
What is it? The survey wildlife?
Yeah.
That ability?
Got a 6 for Flint.
And then, Mike, can I just
Exploration mode.
scout ahead?
Oh,
Yeah.
not good.
We're doing survival.
It's a 12 total.
Okay.
I mean, you do have an extra hero point if you want to re-roll that. You can throw a hero point to re-roll.
Yeah, I'll do that. Better. Much better. That is a 19.
19. And what is that feat again?
I got you, mate. So,
Survey wildlife.
yeah, I'm pulling up on this. So, survey wildlife. It's a skill feat, training survival. You can study details in the wilderness to determine the presence of nearby creatures. You can spend 10 minutes assessing the area around you to find out what creatures are nearby based on nets, marks on vegetation. Attempt a survival check against the DC determined by the GM based on how obvious the signs are. On success, you can attempt a recall knowledge check with a -2 to learn more about the creatures just from these signs. If you're a master in survival, you don't take the penalty.
Okay.
I'm a master.
Excellent.
Yeah.
No one's a master in anything yet.
Oh.
Mastery doesn't come until like level 7, I think. Maybe
6 or
later.
7, yeah.
TEMNO.
Yeah, you're an expert in nature, and then you're trained in everything else.
Okay.
You're seeing some sign. You're not quite certain what it is. It is rather large, as well as like it looks like the swamp grasses have been laid flat by something large.
Mike, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, that's fine. I was gonna say I'll share this knowledge with the group.
It was probably one of those crocodiles from last night.
Mike, I wanted to scout ahead a little bit, and I did a survival roll as well, and actually got a natural 20 for a 25 total.
20 for 25.
For if I see anything, or it could be perception either way.
You notice the large swath of busted down vegetation as well. But I need a knowledge nature from Madeira.
Oh, okay.
Because with her survey wildlife, she actually gets a recall knowledge check.
14 total.
14, you're not 100% certain what made those marks.
I'm used to my mountainous terrain. I don't know these swamps.
What? I was dreaming about bullfrogs.
You're still asleep? We're
No.
lucky.
You're daydreaming. You just thought in your head about something the whole day, and then you spend the whole day thinking about it.
No, but I'm quite sure that you have.
Yeah. I'll never find fun like that again. What are we doing? Where's
Yep. You have entered what you think to be the Hydra's hunting grounds. Both the druid and the ranger have found the same trail. Neither one of them is certain as to what could have caused it.
But it is quite large,
It is sizable.
sizable.
Okay.
Well, do we want to try to track this trail then? And I mean, this is where we're told the Hydras are at, right?
Our best lead so far.
I don't know how to track. I know how to like put a mark, but what's
Slender, just Sit in the wagon, bud. You're doing good.
Okay.
I can track him down. I can see if I can pick up the trail.
You just keep dreaming of your bullfrogs.
Insane.
So do you want me to make a roll, Mike, for starting to track, follow the trail, or is it pretty apparent?
It's very apparent.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll just start heading down the trail then of what the grass that's been laid down.
Okay. And then, as you follow the trail, you're following the trail, and it's whatever's making this trail is not trying to be stealthy at all. It's just a swath of destruction. And as you round this just small little hill that come up, and the creatures moved around, you actually see what looks to be two walking storms.
Nature check, perception.
At this point, we're going to roll for initiative.
Okay.
James, if you... James is not even...
He's there on mine.
Oh, I moved my screen around and your face popped off. There, now you're fixed. Pull us up just a swamp of some sort, be it Dustin Swamp or Map Hammer, I don't care.
Pick a swamp, any swamp.
Pick a swamp, any swamp. There is no ogres in this swamp.
What about donkeys?
Or boulder. Nice boulder.
Right now there's a couple of horses, but that's really it.
Donkey.
Nice boulder.
That's a 24 for my initiative.
Right.
That's
Thank
what
you,
we're
sir.
doing.
Percy,
20.
Madeira,
13.
Merc, the Magnificent,
22.
Cinder,
18.
Klaus,
17, sorry.
17. Thank you. That one's going there, and that one's going there. As far as enemies, since you don't have tokens for the Bestiary 2 yet, just give me a medium-sized air creature.
These storm elementals?
Above game, I'm not going to tell you what they are. Roll some fucking dice if you want to know.
I will. That was very above game. I just heard a walking storm.
It's very accurate as to what they are.
Yeah, I don't know.
One could say they're even just like living thunderclaps.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
Ha. Ha, ha, ha.
Yep.
I'm certain I'll be deaf by the end of this fight.
And I need 2 of them. Because there were just 2 of them just going around the swamp.
As they do.
Elementals do what elementals do. There's no rhyme or reason for what they do.
Still love Kristen's token.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
Just like, look at me, I'm a pug.
She's Percy the Pugnificent.
Yeah.
Pugnificent.
Well, Thunderclap number 1 goes first.
Which one are you counting as number 1?
The one that's closest to the party. All right, it's going to move up. Let's see, it moves up 20 feet straight forward. And then we'll hit, well, attempt to hit. Let me fix that. Let's see. The druid. Well, this is just a wonderful start to the evening. Sexton, mute, please.
Okay, sorry.
Thank you.
What'd you get?
That would be a nat 1.
Oh.
I like it.
We started off with a natural 1. Luckily, they're not named things, so. But how often do magical effects nat 1? Let's go ahead and get a crit fail card for this little.
Oh, look at you.
What a nice guy.
Can I
Easy.
say?
Easy.
I feel
Also, with the house rules of natural 1s, Madeira gain another hero point.
You said magical effect?
Yes.
Until healed, you are stupefied 1 as you suffer mind drain.
Yeah. Oh, a bolt of lightning shot out, and for whatever reason, it just kind of started listing to the side a little bit. But that bolt of lightning didn't get anywhere near you. Scar, it is your action.
Scar will march on ahead to there with 2 move actions. And swing with his Dwarven War Axe with a battle assessment. Is that what it's called? I think that's what it's called.
I do believe that is what it is called.
Combat assessment.
So if you hit, you get to make a free knowledge check.
So that's a good 27.
27 is definitely a hit.
And then I will just do my free recall knowledge. Will
It'll
just be
be
nature.
Nature for elementals, I believe.
Yep.
That's not so good. That's only a 10.
10, you're not quite certain what this thing is, but you know you hit it.
All right. And so, just as a note, I think I said it last time too, but I'm going to start most fights with both hands on my axe and not have my shield out, since
That's
it has
fine.
the whole versatile thing. So,
Mhm.
just so I don't have to specify it every time. So that is a hit. So that is 1d12. So that's 10 points of slashing.
And yeah, you slashed into this thing. It looks like it's made of air, but it felt real solid. Merc?
All right, Merc is going to make a performance check for lingering composition. That's a nat 20.
Well, that definitely goes off. So your lingering composition will last for what, 4 rounds, or is it 6 rounds?
4 rounds.
4 rounds.
And then he sings, Doom, 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 doom.
Gar is all about that song.
That takes care of his first action. For his second action, he will 5, 15, 20, 25, and then he will throw a shield on him.
Percy.
I I'm going to see my friends fighting him. I'm going to do one movement towards him, so it's 25 feet. And I want to take my bow and shoot him with an arrow.
Oh no, you shrunk.
Yeah, she's size small.
Yeah.
So is the goblin. So is the kobold.
But the figures are size small on those bases.
It's true.
Whew, I got a 9.
A 9 is a really bad miss.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's it. That's all I got.
turns out you change characters, but the bow doesn't change.
Cinder.
Okay. How far away is that one? All right. I'm gonna go ahead and move up next to this puggle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that'll be right to the puggle. And then I'm gonna cast and produce flame and throw a fireball at it.
Okay.
And I rolled a natural 19 plus some stuff. Sorry. Natural 19 plus a spell attack should be a plus 8. So 27.
That will hit.
Oh, yeah. So, all right. I deal a total of 5 fire damage.
And the storm took the damage.
Yeah. I fear no wind. That's my turn.
Klaus. All right.
Okay, so no, you're good. I just had to mute my other thing, so
No
I could
problem.
unmute this thing. Sorry, I'm jumping back and forth. I want to move 1 square south of Cinder, please, right there. And then I'm going to mark number 1 as my prey, and then I'm going to take a shot at it with my longbow, please. That is a 13 plus 7, so for a total of 20.
20 is a miss.
Alrighty, that's my turn.
That's your turn, Madeira.
I'm going to do Ray of Frost
You'll have to move closer.
on the one.
You'll have to move.
Well, it's
Across
100,
120 foot.
120 feet,
Oh,
but
I
it's
was thinking it was 30 foot. My bad.
It will have cover because of your allies unless you move to where they're not
okay. I will,
blocking your line of sight.
Like this. Is that right?
Yeah, if each square is 5, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you could just jog up
Yeah, you
15
go to, like,
feet.
here or there.
Yeah, I'd
If
like to
you-
put up 15 feet if that's possible.
5,
Just straight up
15,
15 feet, or are you going towards everyone?
Yeah, where it was before, is that okay? Because I
Yep.
did.
Yep,
Okay.
that's 20 there.
And then
All right.
rolled a hit.
Yep.
13.
13 does not hit. Number 2, seeing how everyone has moved. Perfect. Is going to try to strike Klaus with a thunderbolt. Let's see if I can actually roll higher than a 1 this evening. All right. That is a 26 to hit Klaus.
Yep, that's a hit, but not a crit.
Okay. Then in a 15-foot emanation around the target, I need everyone around there to give me fortitude saves.
Oh, please.
So Sexton, you don't have to roll that, actually.
Okay.
Oh, no, you do. I'm sorry.
Okay. I got a 19.
19 on the fort. Okay, that's good. Merc, what'd you get?
20 total.
20 total. Okay. Madeira.
One sec, Rutton sheet. Should be up on the top here. So it's your 4 plus 6. Roll a 14. She got a 20. Cinder got a 17.
Cinder 17. Okay. And then Percy.
11.
11. Well, the bright side is nobody critically failed their save. Sexton, you take 10 points of damage from the lightning and the thunder. Everyone who passed the DC 18 save takes 4 points of damage. Cinder and Percy will take 8. And you are both deafened for 4 rounds.
What?
Oh, we're gonna do it.
Exactly.
Oh boy.
And then with its last action, that doesn't really see a reason to move at the moment, so it's just going to stay there. Top of the round, the one that got dumber. It's going to try to swing on Scar. That is an 18 to hit.
I don't think so. Hold on. No. Miss.
All right. Second roll at a -4 is a 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
You take 12 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are pushed back 5 feet.
All right.
And with its last action, it is going to drop a lightning bolt at you. Minus 10 that time. So only a 9, so that misses. Scar, it's your turn.
All right. Scar is going to use lunge, which is a 1-action attack that increases his reach by 5.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a 24 to hit.
Hits.
That is for 8 points of slashing. We will try it again. It's a 23 minus 5, so 18.
18 is a miss.
And then he will drop one hand off his axe, and I got to interact with my shield with 1 action, right? So
Yes, but you can draw the shield this
so
round.
I will draw it, not have it raised.
That's fine. And Merc.
Merc is going to take a good look at these things and using his Bardic lore. Because right now it's better than his other lores. 18 on the die. 26.
26. You're pretty sure those are living thunderclaps. They're humanoid-shaped storm clouds from the elemental plane of air. They move so quick that people can't target them. They are not immune to any physical damage. They are immune to sonic damage, bleed, and poison.
Are they weak against anything?
No,
So,
nothing that you know of.
bash him. Slash him, slaughter him.
Mark, what's your composition do again?
+1 to hit, +1 to damage, and +1 to saves versus fear.
Okay.
So
I did not apply any of those, but I will from now on.
you would have missed the second attack still, but I took off the additional point of
Okay,
damage.
that's fine. I just forgot about.
As did I. All right, that was your first action, Merc.
For my second action, let's see. 20, 30. Number 1 needs to make a fortitude save. As I hit it with Grim Tendrils.
That is a success, probably not a critical success at a 24.
18 is the DC.
Yep. So successful save.
So not going to take any bleed. Well, it wouldn't take bleed anyway. So it'll be after the halving 3 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, I managed to dodge out of most of the tentacles grasping up at it. A couple of them leached on, though. Cinder. Oh, no. Percy, sorry.
Percy doesn't want to give up on his bow, on her bow. I don't know what I am. So I'm gonna shoot another arrow at number 1.
It's 2020. I mean, you be who you want to.
Exactly.
It's true.
No. That was a 12.
12 is a miss.
What's it after that? It's -5. I'm not
Correct.
Even then, do I have to drop my bow to cast?
No. As a cleric, you just have to present your holy symbol. What spell are you casting?
I was gonna do Divine Lance.
Divine Lance, and you follow Aristol.
Yes.
So he is lawful and neutral, or is he lawful good?
I was lawful good.
Right. What's Aristol, if I
I
remember
feel like
correctly?
he's lawful neutral. Because he's like of the hunt and community and stuff.
I always forget him whether or not he's good or neutral. Bear with me 1 second. Here he is.
Aristol is lawful good.
Lawful good, okay. Are you going for chaotic or evil with your Divine Lance? Or are you going for lawful or good with it, should I say?
Go chaotic.
Okay, so lawful Divine Lance. And you have to roll to hit.
23.
23.
Were you deafened?
Yeah.
She was deafened.
So you need to make just roll a
Flat check.
d20. It has to be the 5.
Can I use a hero point?
I mean, you can.
Are you going to use a hero's point on a divine lance?
Well, I mean, what's happening?
You have to make a flat check to see if you can say the words to cast your spell.
Okay, no.
It does casting have the auditory trait? If it's verbal?
Well, I guess it is verbal, so I
This
don't know.
is somatic verbal, Divine Lance.
Perform an action with the auditory trait, you must succeed, or the action is lost.
Yeah, I don't think casting counts as auditory.
Okay, so yeah, because they don't have to hear it, you just have to be able to say it.
Right.
But never mind. You're
Jeez.
good.
Yep, nope. Verbal component is a vocalization of words of power. Speak them in a strong voice, so it's hard to conceal that you're casting. The spell gains the concentrate trait, and you must be able to speak. So since she's not mute, just deafened.
Gotcha.
So your Divine Lance smashes into that thing and does nothing.
Boo. That's it.
Well,
Cinder.
Tells you that it's not chaotic.
Correct. You've just now determined it is not a chaotic creature.
So Cinder is going to move up where he's next to Scar, to the left side of Scar, right there, and he'll throw another produce flame.
Okay.
That is a 14.
A 14 is a miss.
All right, that is Cinder turn.
Klaus.
Okay, let's see here. I'm good where I'm at. One is to my price, so I'm gonna shoot another arrow. I actually want to do a double shot. I don't remember what it's called, but basically that's what it is. Let me see if I can find it here. But you know what I'm talking about, though, Mike?
Yeah.
Okay, so I am going to shoot for a 17 plus 7. So that is a 24 to hit
24
for the first one.
hits.
And then for the second one, that is a 19.
19 will miss.
Okay.
And it's
The extra D8, that's my
hunted
first.
shot is what you're talking about.
Yes, yeah.
Yep, so D8 with your first one.
So I get that extra D8 because that's my first
Correct.
attack. Was that? Okay.
And then you have a +1 to damage because of
A total of 10.
10.
Plus the, you said we have a +1 damage?
Yeah, so 11.
So it's 9. Or no, yeah, I'm sorry. 11. I'm sorry, I
Yeah,
got
we
8
go
on the
we
die.
go up with adding. We're good.
Okay.
Okay, so that is your first action.
And then I will, I'll take another shot. Why not?
Okay,
Minus
you'll be-
5.
It'll be a -10 this time.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I got 2 actions left. I'm just going to spend my last 2 actions to, well, if I ready an action, is that still at a -10 or is that?
It would still be at the -10, yes.
Okay. All right. I guess move me. I just want to move, like south. I don't know who that is below me, southwise.
It's
But I just
me.
want to move like. Okay, I just want to actually move, kind of like flank a little bit down south, just like one past that person.
Like there?
No, like further down.
If you remember, that thing hit with a 15-foot emanation with a lightning bolt. So if you're trying to avoid that again, your best bet would be to move, here, back there, somewhere away from people.
Okay. Yeah, I will move. Backwards, I guess, back from where we came from, just to spread out a little bit. That's fine right there. I got a little bit of range. That'll work, and then I'll just end my turn there.
Madeira.
All right, we're gonna try Ray of Frost again on number 1, and that's a miss.
And your last action?
I think I'm gonna move closer towards 1. I'd like to move. How do I? How do I mark where I'm?
Oh. Sorry. I don't know how you got this because it's never been
Oh well, that's fine.
I like your spinning in a circle.
Can we move me 3, 4 down, like in front of Klaus? Yeah. And then, was that 15?
Yeah.
And then 1 over
Which way?
towards the front.
You can go forward 1 more if you wanted to.
Oh, can I?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll move forward 1 more then.
She's a dwarf. Unless she has fleet, her speed is
I
20.
have 20.
Well, yeah, but it would have been
Oh, yeah.
No,
That would have been
Diag-
one diagonal.
the diagonal wouldn't have.
You want to go 1 more?
yeah.
All right. Madeira presenting the target for the thunderclap. Does a 27 hit you?
Well, yes, it does.
All right. Everyone within that emanation, give me a fortitude save. 24.
20.
Madeira? 23, okay. I'm sorry, I missed yours, Madeira.
15.
15, all right. You are going to take 17 points of damage total. Percy and Merc each take 3. And Madeira, you are deafened for 3 rounds. And then with its last action, it's going to target. There's really 5 of you it can get. It doesn't really have any agendas at the moment. So, Cinder.
All right.
-5. That is an 18 to hit you.
That is right on it.
All right. As you take 14 points of electric damage.
Do you have your mage armor on, Cinder?
Yeah, every morning.
Okay.
That's enough to put me at exactly 0.
All right. You are unconscious, dying 1.
All right.
All right. Number 1 is going to continue to drop lightning at Scar.
Yes, sir.
17 will probably miss.
Yep.
Even lower, because the dice decided to roll lower with the -5, and then with the -10, 22.
That hits.
That's when the dice roll something that would have been a critical. I lost a D12. Let me find another one here. 23 points of damage from that lightning bolt.
And Scar is dying.
Scar is at D1. All right. Well, give me your flat check since it's your turn.
19.
On the bright side, you are now just unconscious wounded 1.
It's good.
Merc. These things are kind of mean.
All right, I will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then I cast Soothe on Flint. And, ooh, he is going to regain 13 hit points.
What spell was that?
Soothe.
Oh, nice.
I grace the target's mind, boosting its mental defenses and healing its wounds. Target gains 1d10 plus 4 hit points when you cast a spell and a plus 2 status bonus on saves versus mental effects for a full minute.
Nice. All right, Percy.
All right. So Cinder is still down. Madeira got pooed on, and I got pooed on. And Cinder is the one between the guy with like the little skull on his head.
Yes, that's Cinder.
Okay. I'm just gonna do a 3-action heal.
A 3-action emanation heal.
Yep.
Is there selective casting in this?
No, I don't have it, but
Okay.
I'm about to die. Anyway.
All right. So roll your D8.
Did I have a D10, right?
Oh yeah, D10.
Yeah, D10. 8.
8. And the elemental's wounds heal as well. But Cinder's no longer dying. Cinder, it is your action.
Well, I guess I'll stand up. And I guess I'll try to hurl another produce flame at this thing. That is, I get wounded. So that is a 23.
23 hits.
He takes 7 fire on target number 1.
He'll take 8 because of the song that's still ongoing for one more round after this one.
But I'm deaf. How can I be inspired if I can't hear the music?
That is fair. Yeah, you.
Actually, no. It does not have the auditory.
Oh, well then never mind. You're
Feel it in your bones.
you're feeling the doom in your soul.
Gotcha.
Feeling it now.
All right, Klaus.
Funky bass.
All right. I want to go 1 square to the north. So just so I have a clear line of sight on number 1. I want to do another hunted shot. And let's see, I'll roll both of those. So that is a 19 plus 7, so it's a 26.
That'll
That
hit.
first one. Second one is a 14 plus 7, so what is that, a 21?
And that one will miss.
Okay, so
But normal damage plus a D8 since it's your target.
okay. 4 plus 6, so total of 10.
10. And that one drops. Does not fade out of existence. So these were called, not summoned.
And yeah, I'll go ahead and do my turn.
You still have one more action.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and I want to stride like down below. Like I want to stride forward, but down at the like south end of
Like go diagonal.
yeah, kind of like there, just as far as I can.
15. There you go.
And then yeah, that'll work for now, I guess.
All right, Madeira.
Do and try to do this one more time.
Number 1 has dropped.
Yeah, so right number 2.
Oh, that's right. That's got a range on it. Roll that to hit.
Okay. 27.
27 hits.
So 1d4 plus 4. 6 damage.
6 damage. And is that including the +1 from the song?
No, 7 damage.
All right. That one has taken its first 7 points of damage this fight. And turns its windy gaze at Madeira.
There.
Just within the 50. Lightning bolt for the dwarf. 18.
Nope.
All right. Second shot, even lower by 1 for the -5. Third shot misses. It just launched 3 quick lightning bolts at you and didn't actually manage to hit.
I'm sorry you're not having fun, Mike.
Oh, I'm having a blast. Flint, it is your turn.
So Flint's gonna have a rage kind of come over him after being dropped. And so he'll just pick up his axe with both hands and leave his shield on the ground. So that's one action, another action to stand, and then he will move to, I think I can get there in 20. So 5 and
5,
15
15,
and
20,
20.
yep.
Okay. So that will be my 3 actions. Oh, sorry, here, James. I
Where are
got
we
you.
moving to? Sorry.
Right there.
You use that pretty little X and I just scroll it across the screen.
Yeah, it's just easier.
Start using question mark stamps for everything. There we go.
There you go.
Mhm.
What's around this corner?
What could it be?
Doom, 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 doom.
Merc. This is the final round of your song, if I remember correctly.
Actually, it's next round is the final round.
Okay.
All right, so Merc starts chanting a spell, and it takes all 3 of his actions. You see the range.
What spell is that?
No, you're muted or silent.
Nope, I was talking quietly.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
All right, 5, 15, 20, 25, 30.
We'll put
And-
a question mark because we don't know what spell. Oh, there it is.
A little blue guy appears with a dagger.
He's adorable.
Ugh.
Let's keep him.
I
What?
summoned a Mitflin.
Summon monster.
Summon Fae.
Oh, summon Fae.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Did you get that approved with the DM?
That is a normal spell. I didn't have to get it approved.
Mm.
I think something shady's going on here.
Yeah, Dustin's next
It would have
character.
been summon construct, but that's not on my spell list.
Yeah. But summon Fae is fun too.
Mm-hmm.
So it appears it has 2 actions to use.
All right. So it will then rush forward for 1 action, and with its second action, it will make a strike with its short sword. Uh, 16 plus 8, 24.
That will hit.
And takes 1 plus 2, so 3 points of piercing damage.
All right. Percy.
I would like to go to Cinder and do battle medicine.
All right.
I like this weird pug dog thing.
Was it Ardor that just did it?
No, it was fine.
Jesus, Mike.
Sorry, the kid wanted to say goodnight.
How dare they?
Right?
Okay. So I
Father,
can
you.
raise something to heal more with
You
that.
can raise the DC by 5 since you are have expert level healing, right?
Are you an expert in medicine?
No, I'm only
That's next level.
Well, then you can't do it yet.
okay. Well, that's good because I hadn't never done it. So I'll just roll normal, I guess.
I never done it.
Be quiet, Pebble. I got a 27.
A 27, that is 4d8 of healing.
I'll have those out.
And since it was a critical effect, Cinder is no longer wounded 1.
Yay! 1, 2, 3,
Oh, is that how battle medicine works?
4.
That's how treat wounds works.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I reach over and I pet her on the head and I say, good girl.
You got 20 points back.
Good girl. That's all of them.
Yeah.
And the wounded condition's gone. That's nice.
Look at me go.
Look at the purse.
I did something. My little tail's gonna
did.
wag.
All right. You have one more action.
I will cast shield.
Very nice. Very nice. Cinder, you are full of vigor. What you gonna do?
Piss and vigor.
Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of piss. Go ahead and move me 25. Now I'm going to go ahead and stay back. How do I mark everything?
Just say how
Like there?
Yeah, just put me 5 heading east.
There we go. That's good. And then what are you doing with your second action?
I'm going to use my second and my third to throw another produce flame at the thing.
I just imagine Cinder running in circles, like, go, where do I'm going to go over here.
And that is a 26 to hit.
Hits?
And I do max of I keep dropping my D4. I do max of 8. And
8?
if I'm higher, 9.
9? All right. This thing is getting 8 up at the moment. Madeira, your turn.
right.
Oh, I'm sorry, Klaus's turn. I apologize.
Okay. I would like to stride. Actually, let me see if I can mark on my phone where I want to go. I kind of want to just go like down. It's not going to let me mark. That'll work. Yeah. And then I want to mark number 2 as my prey.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would like to do another hunted shot.
There you
at
go.
Number 2, my last action. Ooh, so that's not very good. So that is 11 plus 7. So that's 18. So that's a miss. The first one, second one is 15 plus 7, so 22.
All right. That is also going to miss.
Damn. Already.
No. But now it's Madeira's turn.
But isn't
All right. We're going to go for Ray of Frost again. Oh, I need to move, don't I?
Yeah.
I'll move 10 feet down. Is that far enough to clear?
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, miss.
Is that a 1?
No, it's a 4.
Damn. I mean, oh,
Oh darn!
that's a shame.
Pity.
What a pity. Well, this thing's going to smack the mitflit in front of it first.
1.
31.
That's a hit.
Is that a critical hit on the mitflit?
Yes.
That thing is taking 22 points of damage.
And it will explode from the charge.
It poofs.
Yay.
And then we're going to drop a lightning bolt at the goblin that threw fire at it, which is a miss. Second lightning bolt, also a miss. All right. Flint, what you doing?
Flint will. No, they've only got range, so it doesn't matter. I'll just lunge from here. Two-handed with my battle axe. 24
Hits.
for 14 points of damage because he's still got the inspiration till his turn, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then lunge again for a -5, 10. So that's a 17.
That'll miss.
And then, oh, don't want to crit miss, but go for it. I can't hit it because it's -10. So I will not do anything.
Okay. Merc?
Merc did not like that. He's going to 5, 15, 20, or sorry, 5, 15, 20, yeah, 25, 30. Second action is drawing or reaching into his belt pouch and pulling out a vial. And for his third action, he screams, "Take this!" and chucks it. Oh, natty 20.
What'd you throw?
Lesser Alchemist Fire.
Very nice.
All right, so
Go ahead and pull up that crit card.
see what we got here. Nine. Oops. All right, the target loses one random prepared spell or spell slot determined by the GM. That wasn't very exciting.
It was not, but it's still double fire damage.
Yep. And that's going to be 12 fire. And does that double the persistent burn?
It does.
So 2 persistent fire.
Percy.
Percy. I want to kind of look at Madeira and see if she still looks kind of injured. I thought she took a lot of damage, but I know she's a thick girl.
She's down 13.
Yeah, well, we got a lot of people attacking Mr. Number 2. And I want to just...
She's
go-
okay.
Yeah. I went to... I want to scoot down south 10 feet. And I'll shoot an arrow.
All right.
I got a 23.
23 hits.
Oh boy. So that is 5 points of piercing damage.
5 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, Percy.
Percy drops the elemental.
She's gonna feel
Bitch.
validated.
Now I'm gonna stick my chest out.
Nice shot.
Thanks.
Gar's happy. Your husband's not.
Kira will run over to you and be as gentle as possible. A nice little pet.
That's still
Yeah,
about
oh.
Scar will come over and give you a belly rub.
No.
Get your leg going.
Yeah.
Madeira doesn't know you.
Gotta
That
get the ear like George. George goes.
Slightly inappropriate.
Yeah.
I assume these things don't have pockets to hold loot.
like
Right.
what it used to be. Like,
What's that?
What happens after they die? Like, did they just like cease to be?
Well, and as I'm saying this, I calmly walk over since they just dropped to the ground, drawing my rapier and stabbing them repeatedly to make sure they aren't getting back up.
They are not.
What?
Well,
but what
These are living storms.
well, yeah, but like, what are they?
They're elementals from the plane of air.
And so, Bub Game, did he know that they had to have been summoned? Did Merc know that from his role?
Well, they didn't
Mark?
disappear.
It's common conjuration magic that if they're summoned, they will poof back to their plane of existence, having no harm done to them from what transpired on the material plane. If they were called to this plane from their home plane, they are here fully, and if they die here, they are dead.
So it's not like a druid cast it and they attacked us. Or is that what we're saying? That's what I'm not understanding.
Could have opened a portal and brought them over.
Okay.
Like,
He's just saying they weren't summoned.
Like I did with the Mitflit?
but what do they look like now? They were living lightning. Like, what do remains look behind?
Yeah, I was very intrigued.
They're semi-permeable clouds.
Is it just fog? Like they just turn into a small patch of fog?
No, they're actually like humanoid-shaped clouds.
A poke one.
It kind of squishes, oozes out a little bit of ichor.
So it gives away like a sponge bed, like it's.
Yeah, you can think of it like a spongy.
Cinder, we could put this in the back of the wagon and you could sleep on it.
This
So they
is-
don't have anything on them or around them.
Are you searching?
Yeah. I probably didn't find anything. I got a 15.
I got a 17.
Well, I'm fire.
Anybody else?
I got a 9.
I guess I can come over. Somebody asked.
You were
I'm
right
too busy
with-
poking them to make
here.
sure they stay dead.
No. I ain't touching any of that stuff. That's some magic bullshit.
Yeah, there's nothing on them, but Madeira, roll me a knowledge nature check.
I aid her if that can happen.
Nope.
Okay.
21?
Yes.
You're pretty sure that you're glancing over the bodies and then you see something sprouting about here that catches your eye. It looks like there's a couple of plants worth belladonna growing here in the swamp.
Ooh. Should I roll to know what I know about belladonna?
Yeah, give me a
Nature again or medicine?
yeah, give me a nature or a craft alchemy if you got that.
Okay. 27.
27. Yeah, this is also known as deadly nightshade. You could turn these into
Poison.
poisons or give them to somebody who might know how to make poisons, and they can make a ingested consumable poison out of these plants that sells for a fairly decent clip on the right kind of markets.
I will definitely harvest them. Is Merc maybe interested or not your thing?
Alchemy's not my thing.
All right.
I don't think alchemy is anybody's thing in this group at the moment.
Nope.
But the dwarf back at camp, was that his thing? Do we know?
It was that
Yeah.
and Elder Karthak.
Yeah, and the tribe is a alchemist heavy tribe.
All right, I will save these for later use then. Cool.
Aye, Cinder, that was some good fighting with your fire there. Glad you're putting it to good use now.
I mean, burning stuff was always a good use. I was just learning on what needs to be burnt.
And I'm saying good
I'll look at the
job.
rest of the group and say, but didn't he miss a lot?
Two.
He's got a point.
It's all right, Cinder. I missed a lot too.
How much fire did he throw? How much dragon did you channel today, sir?
I don't know. He threw a pretty good fire. It lit it up pretty well. Threw it right over my head.
I don't see you throwing any ice, Mr. Cold.
Didn't need to.
That's right, did a dance.
You brought that Faye.
That thing.
So now what are you guys doing?
Is there like, can I see the rest of the path?
Does anyone need healed?
Yeah, if you could patch me up just a little bit. I got kind of achy joint here.
Yeah. Let me roll.
Can you do a medicine on him while I do medicine on her?
Yeah.
We're doing a medicine train.
Yeah, we are.
You got lucky today. Let's see. 20,
Ooh.
What was that total?
23.
23. All right. 2d8 heal.
I got 23.
Also 2d8 heal.
Honest. Oh. Sorry, Dustin.
Oh,
3.
I rolled 13.
Well, that's when I was down.
Yeah. Now I lost my freaking die again.
Can I roll it again, or?
We got to wait an hour.
Be an
I could use it a little
hour.
bit.
Yeah,
Somebody
but
stood awful close to me for those lightning bolts.
Sorry,
Nice.
Who's gonna murk the merc?
Do I have any other?
they can aid each other on one check, couldn't they?
Yes, they can.
We can do that.
Maybe that's what we should have done. But no, we
But
have to
you
do a
needed to
medicine
heal.
train.
I'll aid you, Percy.
Okay.
All right, Madeira, what'd you get? Well, give me your total.
With my medicine, correct?
Correct.
Hers would be nature. Can she do
She
that?
can use
Since-
either.
Place she uses nature instead of medicine. Because
Yeah.
she-
When she is the one driving it,
Okay.
so to
So-
aid somebody else's medicine check, she's got to use her medicine.
Okay, so she can't use that and
No, because she's not the lead on the check.
Okay, but when I am the lead, then I use that. I'll remember that. 20 total.
20, you get a +1.
So I only got 22 then.
Okay. Holy crap, we can see Sexton.
Hey, look at that. I'm kind of free-ish now.
You're like school on Sunday, no more class.
I rolled 10 points back for you, Mert.
What's that? I did not.
There wasn't any.
Thanks.
Mark
You're
got 10.
Sorry, Flint.
That's all right. I'll get these old bones moving again. So we'll travel a little bit and we'll try
Well,
it
you
again.
can
You
head
can.
off into the swamp for an hour and then see what.
Yeah, I'm not down that much. I'm all right.
I'm only down like 5 or 6, so I'm probably good for now.
Well, you can get hit since we're doing it here.
Yeah, we can heal you right now.
Okay, that's fine.
We can put it in.
All right, who's making the roll?
I'll aid Madeira.
All right,
James.
Be the one.
Madeira's doing your natural healing.
23.
All right, Percy, give me a knowledge nature.
What?
Yeah, so you have to aid with.
You have to aid them in the skill that they are using.
That's fine. It's the same for me. So I got a 26.
All right, you get a +1. So it was
2d8.
yep, 2d8. Got to break 25 to do the critical success. 17?
Yeah, because +1, right?
No, no more +1.
Okay, so 16.
16
Back.
fully healed. And off exploring in the swamp for an hour before you patch other people up.
Yeah, that's
Fine
fine.
with that.
Because it is just past midday at this point.
Yeah. We'll keep on going. I don't think anybody blew any spells except the one heal. Oh, and his. Did you refocus, Merc?
Y'all have spent some of that time refocusing to get my second focus point back.
You had some time to focus, so you're good.
Let's venture on.
All right. So after that hour, who's healing Flint?
I can try again if you'd like.
Go for it.
26.
26, 4d8 heal.
Coordinating?
Okay.
Yes.
I only need 6.
Ones.
Well, you got at least that.
All right.
Alright, then I'm good.
And the wounded falls off.
Woo.
Alright.
Killing it.
Yeah, thanks. See, I think it was just that shoulder. I don't know. Much better.
All right. Now what are you guys going to do?
Onward.
Yep.
You've been following a small game trail for the last hour.
Do we need to redo survival checks to?
To see if you could find a larger game trail. Somebody could survey the wildlife.
I could do it.
Probably can't.
Yeah,
I mean, you could roll survival if you want, but the only one I think who has the survey wildlife feat is Madeira.
She's gonna do it then.
I got a nat 20.
A nat 20, what's the
You did
total
it.
on that?
No, it's up here.
Oh, what do I do? Oh, 28.
28? All right. Now, go ahead and give me a recall knowledge check.
Ooh.
And at a -2 penalty because you're not a master in survival.
I got a 19. You said -2?
Yes.
17.
17. You're not certain what the trail is that you're going to be following with that roll, but it is another sizable creature.
Well, guys, this one is also sizable.
Now or never.
I mean, it could be something else. It could be what we want.
Our best lead so far. Let's do it.
Yep, I agree.
All right. Lead on.
Scar will start heading down the trail, kind of by Madeira's guidance, but
Well, at this point, now I need a survival check from those who can track.
Not trained, can't do it.
17.
Kristen, you're trained in survival, right?
Yeah,
Yep, we're playing a game here.
I wasn't sure. I got a 23.
Nice.
23?
Klaus, roll a survival check.
Okay. That's a natural 20, 25.
Okay. Yeah, Percy's following the path dead on, just snuffing away. And Klaus is like, oh, you're about to step into something you don't want to, and leads you around a pool of water. After about a couple hours on this trail,
Merc, you got any other good songs you know to pass the time?
you guys
I have thousands.
Let's go.
Now, see, now I'm gonna have to prepare some for next week.
You're right. Putting people on the spot tonight.
There's one about how no matter what color a kobold's scales are, the belly is always yellow.
Oh,
Oof.
Oh,
Performance check.
What are you performing?
I need performance.
counter
Oh.
song.
Scar will kind of look at Merc and be like, I don't think his belly's yellow at all, Cinder.
No,
Get your eyes checked.
Mine tunnels. And make traps.
don't goblins do that?
No, we scream bloody death and then die.
Typically, you run away, and then I catch you.
You don't like dogs.
We don't like horses either. Whatever. Sorry, where am I at?
Speaking of horses,
Oh, no.
they start getting very nervous and don't want to walk forward anymore.
And I was gonna say, I don't know if it matters, but I have Bloodhound Shuni, so I can smell out a creature within 30 feet of me.
You have
But
scent
it
within
still
30.
remains hidden.
Yeah, that'll work against like invisible creatures
Okay. Okay, that makes more sense.
because they got to be within 30 feet. But
I know everyone was interested, and it was a 21 for performance.
What were you performing?
A song about kobolds' yellow bellies.
Oh, you were singing a song.
anybody else in the group speak Goblin?
Do, don't I? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well then,
Percy,
yeah, you all got the gist
Go
of the
ahead.
song.
Give me that 21 performance.
I took it so I could talk to you. So feel loved.
You dug it. You know this. You know about the words.
28 on the counter performance.
Oh, he counter performance your ass. This song's better.
Oh, what's he singing? You got a song?
Just sub-harmonizing to make you sound absolutely horrid.
Gar's just gonna tap his foot. Either way.
Just hope I was drinking something when that happened and I would have spit it out. Just in like complete shock and amusement.
Well, I do the goblin thing and just sing louder.
I could have had something in my
It doesn't have to be
But
good.
my water bin.
So you laugh it.
Madeira is you drunken.
I'm a human.
And then thunder.
Holy.
So it sounds great.
Yeah. That's mine.
All right. So, anyways, we were walking through, found some stuff.
The horses are nervous. They don't want to walk. We're gonna make them walk.
We didn't come up stealthy. I know that
Oh
much.
no, you guys are loudly singing your way up.
Yeah.
Roll me some initiatives.
Yeah, I'm dying this round, but it's great.
Not first. What did I get?
14.
Due to the distraction of the sing-off,
28.
-2s to your perception check.
Oh.
To the people who were singing.
Yeah,
Note
right.
to everyone because
Justin,
it
you-
was loud.
You're trash.
Yeah, garbage.
Oh, I did so good. Look at
Flynn,
me.
what's your? You rolled a nat 1. Is that your total?
My total with the -2 would be 3.
Thank you, Merc.
My total with the -2 would be 24.
Okay, Percy.
25.
That's with the -2.
Yep.
Damn. Cinder.
I rolled a nat 20.
Yeah, I got 15.
12.
Yeah.
Klaus.
I also got a 25 with the -2. Mine's a +7.
So what color would you like?
What?
What color?
Just base.
You said yours was 8.
Yeah.
I got a 20.
Thank you.
I'm just enjoying the music.
No, Flint like tripped on him.
It's right behind me, isn't it?
Actually, it's going to be about 30 feet away from the party because it's stealthed up and y'all weren't paying attention.
Well, that's not 30 feet.
The only reason you guys noticed is that the horses stopped moving as they caught wind of the thing.
I feel like we're being punished for role playing, but I'll let it slide.
Absolutely, you were being punished for role playing because you guys were hunting a beast and decided to have a sing off. This isn't punishment. This is just logic.
Yes.
Yep,
I
punished
mean,
for
to
role
be fair,
playing.
it's Cinder's fault.
Yeah.
To be fair, it's because the bard doesn't know any songs.
I enjoyed both of them. I like it.
Hydras are huge now, James.
Are they?
Yes.
No.
Oh, good.
Was that you?
You read wrong.
Character was doing?
No,
Yeah, I think it was.
I don't think
And even though the one in the picture has 5 heads, this one has 6.
More to love.
Even better.
for each of us.
Yep, it's as if having 6 players in the party had to make the Hydra a little bit harder. And it's the Hydra's turn. First, I need everyone on the wagon to choose. Jump off the wagon or stay on.
I'm getting the fuck off.
And jumping off the wagon.
All right, those of you who are trying to jump off the wagon as the horses bolt as the Hydra approach,
That's what I assumed would happen.
give me reflex saves.
Right.
16 plus 6, 22.
22. Flynn?
Uh, 19 plus some, so
You basically, if you rolled higher than a 17,
I got
you
19.
jump off the wagon and land on your feet ready.
I did not.
You managed to jump off the wagon, but you are now prone for the start of your turn.
Who was that?
All right.
Madeira.
Everybody else get higher than a 17?
Yep.
Kind of
All right. Very nicely done. You got an 8 total?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So I don't have to have you take any damage for critically failing that. And if you will spread the group out this way. Thank you. Because you guys cleared the wagon as the horses bolted. The Hydra goes first. Moving forward 5, 10, 15, 25 feet, or 20 feet.
Where to?
Just straight ahead. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yep. And the only one it can reach are Klaus and Scar. So one head each is going to go after Klaus and one head after Scar. Or
dead.
Flint. Flint, what is your AC?
20.
20? Well, it did not critically hit, as even after you first. As it is a storm of jaws coming at you guys. You will take 12 points of piercing damage.
Aight.
Klaus,
Yeah.
I don't think an 18 hits you.
Ooh, I might.
Or does it?
Yeah, it's right on the nose.
Right. Rolling 2s. Reach a 10. Yep. And you will take 14 points of damage.
Alrighty. This will be real quick.
Percy, what you doing?
I would like to. I want to cast Bless. And cast Shield.
Blessing and shield. Good call. Klaus, you are feeling blessed.
Feeling it. Amen.
It is your action, Klaus.
Oh, sorry. I want to move there, please. And then I'm going to mark the big old snake thingy as my prey. And then I want to do a hunted shot with my bow. And those are both +1, right? Because I'm in the
Yeah, so it'll be +1 -4, because you do still take your penalty for hunted shot.
Okay, wait. I thought the first two were without penalty, and then
No, you get to shoot 2 shots, total the damage to go past weaknesses and resistances, but it still counts as the multi-attack penalty. Typically, if you get 2 attacks on 1 action, you'll have that multi-attack penalty. If you have a 2 action, 2 attacks, that's where you get to ignore it. So yeah, that -5, so it'd be -4 with the +1. So
Okay.
+1 -4.
already. So that is a total of 20 for the first one.
20 will miss.
Yep.
20's gonna miss a huge creature.
What's that?
Scales.
-4. That I didn't. Roll again. That's even worse. It's like a 13, I think.
Okay, that will miss. Merc, what you doing?
Oh, she threw up bless. So, let's see. I will draw my sling. Actually, no. I will. Take a step action, and then I will blast it with my breath. It needs a reflex save. DC is 18.
All right, what's the damage on that?
It's going to be 3 points of ice damage.
Okay.
And that's my actions.
It actually looked like it suffered a bit more frost than you thought it should have, but hey, who can complain about that?
Oh, well, that's important then. Get on the table. Okay. That's it for me.
Yep. Madeira.
Right, I'm going to be really embarrassed and stand up.
First action to stand.
Yep, and then
That's good.
okay, and then I'll do my Tempest Surge.
Most spells are just 2.
Okay.
It makes a reflex save, right?
Yeah, it makes a reflex save.
See if I can avoid another nat 1. I shouldn't have said a fucking word.
Did you roll a nat 1?
2 in a row.
Me too, Mike. Me too.
All right.
On failure, the target is also clumsy 2 for 1 round and takes 1 persistent electricity damage.
On critical?
It doesn't have anything about critical
Oh,
failure.
it doesn't?
It does not.
Gotcha.
What's the damage? 1d12.
The weird looking ones that you never roll. Alright, so 2.
Well, a little bright side, it takes 4 points of damage.
Yeah.
Well, don't I add 4 to it? Or is it just
No, it's just
straight?
flat.
Okay.
So he
Yeah, it's
gets
just flat, yeah.
he is clumsy 2 for 1 round, and he takes 1 persistent electricity.
Yep. So on the bright side, his AC is dropped by 2 for everyone.
Ooh.
And then 1 persistent electricity. As that seemed to be extra effective. Cinder.
Cinder's gonna wait, because I'm gonna wait for the Sarge to get in there, because we got a plan.
Okay. So you are delaying?
I'm going to delay.
Delay until after Flint.
Yeah.
All right, Flint.
All right. Flint got bit pretty hard, so he will take one action to draw a shield, lunge with the other action, and raise his shield. So that's a 26 on the lunge.
Are you attacking a body or a head? Because you can pick.
Let me do, the far right head, I guess, or however you want to label them. Yeah.
That's fine. You're attacking a head.
Attacking
26.
a head. Yeah.
With the clumsy and everything else, that will hit. Give me damage for slashing.
Yeah, so that is 7 and 4, so 11.
So 16 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And that head goes snicker snack.
And then I will raise my shield.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead, since that's his 3 actions, and I'm gonna go after him. Put me next to him on his right side, south, and then I'm going to do Burning Hands. So it needs to make a reflex save.
Trying to cauterize that head.
Yeah.
I will give you a note, since it's been a week since we talked about this. When you guys discussed Hydras, the heads are all flailing around. Area damage would not hit them.
Oh, it has to be a localized thing?
It has to be a localized thing.
Yeah, that's right. So you have to do your produce flame on that head if that's what you wanted to do. Or the alchemist fire or whatever.
Okay. Yep. I didn't know that worked like that. So yeah,
That's why I gave it to you as a freebie, since it's been a week.
Produce flame. I'm going to use a hero point.
Okay.
There we go. So that'll be a total of a 22 to hit.
Hits.
For a total of 4 fire.
And that stump is cauterized.
All right. Only 5 more to go, guy.
Only 5 more to go. And the Hydra's wounds heal.
Like the head, like uncauterizes?
No. All of the other wounds that the Hydra has taken close up.
It healed fully or just some?
It looks like every wound that it had taken has closed except for that missing head.
Gotcha.
But its turn. It is going to stride. Actually, it'll just step to there.
That'd be a stride into there. That's
Well,
15 feet
no,
worth.
just the corner of it.
Okay.
Sorry, that first corner, just one step. Because then it can Storm of Jaws everyone except Madeira. It's got 5 heads and 5 targets. All right, we'll start with Sexton at the top. That will hit, not crit though. For 9 points of damage as I roll 1s on that. All right.
Still up.
Second to the pug. 17.
That hit you, Percy. Yep.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
So I have a casted shield up.
Correct. It adds just flat to your AC.
Right. I have a shield block feat. Is that a physical shield or a magical shield? Or is that the same exact? That's what it is, isn't it?
So the shield spell provides its own shield block feat separately.
Okay.
However, if you use it and it's destroyed, you can't cast shield for, I think, an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if that saves you from taking damage, then
Right.
it's
But
worth it or not.
does a 17 hit you?
Don't forget the +1 to your AC from
No, it doesn't, because with bless now.
well, shield.
You mean
Shield.
shield?
Bless
Yeah.
doesn't raise your AC.
Shield. With
Shield
shield.
does.
Sorry. Shield.
So that's a miss. All right, Merc. Oh, that's definitely a hit. That's a 34.
Oh,
Yep, that's a hit. That's even a crit.
Luckily, I didn't name the Hydra.
Appreciate it.
You take 18 points of damage.
not terrible.
Yeah, I'm rolling ones on my D6s. Scar. That will miss you because that's also a 17. And then the last shot to Cinder. All right, dice change. That'll miss.
None of those have the manipulate trait though, right?
None of those have the manipulate trait.
Okay.
though.
I didn't know if I could proc an attack of opportunity or not. So
It stepped rather than strode, otherwise you would have.
right, I didn't know if that ability did. So I knew it was a special ability. So cool.
But Percy,
It's my turn? Okay.
yes, it is your turn.
I thought you were about to attack me again, and I wasn't going to
No.
be very happy.
It can only get one attack per head on a different target with Storm of Jaws.
All right. I would like to sustain my bless. To make
Expand
it
it.
bigger.
Because
Amp
it goes
the
for a minute
emanation.
either way.
Yep. So you're just expanding the emanation.
Yes.
All right. And that takes
Um,
an action, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Correct.
Two actions left.
Oh no. Then I would like to. Who's standing next to me? Merc and Klaus? Klaus?
Yep. Merc and Klaus has been bit twice.
Right.
And Merc doesn't look so hot.
I've got 6 hit points.
Yeah, me
I
too.
to. Yikes.
I mean, they're both within touch range. You have 2 actions left. You could use 2 single action heals.
Or battle medicine on one of them if you haven't yet.
We already did battle. Did
You've
we
I
do
not
did not
battle
battle
medicine Klaus
Klaus?
or Merc this
Yeah.
today.
I thought we just did Merc.
You did
Did
Treat
first
well.
aid,
yeah.
But
That was
you've
outside
not
of
done-
combat.
Right.
battle medicine
Okay.
on
Can
either.
I
of
just
them.
do battle medicine on them, please?
Roll
Can I do it on
for
both
who are you doing
of
first?
action?
Who are you
Just
doing
one
first?
action each. Yeah.
I'll do Klaus first.
All right, give me your roll for Klaus.
Oh no, I got a 12.
12, no healing to Klaus.
Ugh.
Roll for Merc.
How it goes.
25.
Oh, fuck me, I guess.
5. Yeah, 4d8 for Merc.
That's how it is every time I go to heal Flint.
Also, the lightning is still emanating around that Hydra.
Let's see. 16, 28.
28 healing to Merc. Klaus, it is your action.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna go.
Cutting off heads seemed to be very effective.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up here, and then since I have 2 actions left, if I wanted to do a 100 shot again, does that still at a -4? Or I don't understand that.
The first one would be at a base attack. The second one's at your -5. It's just as if you were using the multiple attacks as normal. You're just you're getting more attacks out of one action. But as you walked away, a head snapped at you with an attack of opportunity.
He could have moved around without proccing, though, couldn't
Not with the reach this thing has, no.
he? He could have walked out, though, right?
Right, but moving out of that threatened square, the very
Yeah,
first.
moving out of the threatened square unless you're doing a step action still.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
So it will hit for 15 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm dying one.
Dying one. All right. Yep, that's where he drops. Plus D1. And that's your turn, Merc.
Do I not get to make my flat check now because I didn't take any actions? Well, I did, but
You did. You took one action, so it's not the start of your turn, so you don't have to worry about the flat check this round.
Okay.
Merc, what are you doing?
Merc is going to. He doesn't like being this close. He is going to take a step action straight back away from it. And second action is to reach in and grab an acid flask and chuck it.
Oh.
All right, that is going to be 13 on the die. 2 more for dex and 2 more for level, so 17.
17 is a miss.
And splash for 1 then.
Did you get a +1 for your bliss?
18 for the bless. Sorry.
Still a miss because the
Okay.
clumsy is no longer effective. It is no longer clumsy. All right. Madeira, what you doing?
Well, we're gonna try and make it clumsy again. Gonna hit it with a little Tempest Surge.
You see the shadow.
Also, I switched back to my Extinction Curse dice. Better.
You're welcome.
Put him away.
What's the save DC on that?
18.
18. It failed, but not critically. So what's the damage?
Ooh, better. 5.
5 points of damage.
And then it's clumsy.
2.
Still clumsy 2, and the persistent electricity won't go up because it was still affected from it from before, but that's still there. All right, you've got 1 action left.
I am just going to hold.
Okay. Flint, what you doing?
Flint is going to just do a lunge, or is he?
You don't even have to lunge. It's right
Okay, he
above.
is 5 foot now. Yeah, just the whole weird circle in the square idea.
Yep.
So then I'll do my combat assessment, see if we can figure out anything else on him. First swing, which is a 28.
That will hit. Are you going for body or another head?
Another head.
Okay, thank you.
So that'll be for 7 points of slashing.
All right, that head's hanging on by a thread.
Okay, recall knowledge, is it nature or?
Nature on this one.
That'll be a 19 on nature.
19 on nature. Yeah, you can't really, other than cutting off and burning the heads, it's really all you can think of doing right now.
Cut the heads and burn. Okay, so that was 1 action. Let me swing at it again. That's a 22.
22 will hit.
So that is another.
Going after the same head.
Yeah, so that's 7. Yeah, 7 more points of damage.
Okay, that head comes falling off.
And then I'll raise my shield and say, Cinder, sick 'em.
Cinder, sick 'em.
One action, I'll grow my claws. I will go ahead and I'm going to try to move as far around to the backside of this thing as possible for 25 feet. I'm trying to set up a flank. I won't get it yet.
It gets an attack of opportunity on you.
Threaten again. Aren't we in the same round, or does it have combat reflexes?
It has a
Or whatever
ability that it can do multiple attacks of opportunity.
Right.
All right.
But it missed.
Excellent. And then I'll do a swipe with my flaming claw at the headstone. That is a 25.
That stump is cauterized.
Or does damage matter?
Not since it's a stump at this point. You just had to do fire damage to it to cauterize it.
It's my full turn.
And the wounds begin to close
And then
completely
remind
again.
me, Mike, on flanking a bigger creature. So right now, Cinder and I aren't flanking, correct?
Correct.
Because
If
we're
you
not going
s-
through it. So if I
if you
step
s-
to here,
Yes, you would have
that is
flank
a
with
flank.
Cinder.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just want to make sure. I know huge is kind of a little different. So
Yep. And it is going to take a step action to move forward 1. And then it is going to attack 4 of you. Definitely going after Flint and Cinder. The other 2 it's going to hit are Merc and Percy. Will attempt to hit with the way my dice have been rolling.
I hope you roll a 1 so bad on me. I'm gonna die.
All right, Percy first. 25.
It's a hit, not a critical.
Take 14 points of damage. Onto the Merc. That is a critical hit.
or Merc.
These things are mean.
For me, dude, I've been hit 4 times.
On the bright side, it's not
crit
trying to hit
twice,
you
so that's
right
4
now.
hits.
Yeah.
Right, that's true.
Merc, you are taking 26.
Merc is dying 1.
Dying 1 Merc. All right. And then going around the circle to Flint with his shield up. What's your AC with your shield up?
22.
Missed you by 1 as I rolled a 21. And then Cinder, 18.
Not this round. I grew claws, so it went up to 19.
Damn.
All right, Percy, what you doing? Your friends are dropping like flies.
Yeah, they are. I'm gonna cast a 3-action heal.
Actually,
Smart
that's not-
play.
let's roll your
Already
D10.
healed anyway, so
Yeah, it was fully healed, so a 3-action heal will not do anything. The stumps don't grow.
what do I roll for this? I don't remember. I haven't done it.
D10.
Okay.
1d10.
That's sad.
Yep, but you heal a lot of people at once.
1.
You'll get it.
4.
Ooh.
Okay, everybody's up 4.
Everybody gets 4, so Klaus and Merc are up at 4 hit points, wounded 1. Klaus, it is your action.
Alrighty. I'm gonna stand up
Okay.
and I'm going to take a free action to drop my longbow.
Already dropped. You were unconscious.
Okay, cool. And then I am going to use quick draw to draw my bastard sword, striking with it.
Two-handed grip.
Yes, of course.
I figured.
Yeah. That is a 17 plus
Are you going after a head or the body?
a head. I had,
Thank you.
yeah. 17 plus 6 plus 1, 24.
24 hits.
Okay, and then that's a D12. Let me find it.
Plus your D8, because it was still
Oh,
marked prey.
alright, yep. So it's 9 plus 4, so 13.
Okay, and then since it's weak against slashing, I'll add that, and that head goes off.
And then was that 2 actions for the quick draw, or is that 1 action?
That's
Just
one
stand.
action to draw, and 1 action to stand, 1 action to draw the weapon and strike. So you have 1 more action left.
All right, I'm gonna try to swing again at the -5.
Okay, targeting another head or going for the body.
Going for another head.
That works.
That is 13 minus, well, so it would be 15 total.
15 does not hit.
Yeah.
Merc, you're awake.
He took a head off, right?
Yes.
Pull my next alchemist fire.
Is that a manipulate action to draw something from a bag?
Yep.
All right.
Is it a manipulate draw it from your bandolier?
Yes.
I thought that was the whole point of it. For you
Oh
can
no,
draw
you're
and
right.
throw.
You were able to get it in.
Do I have a bandolier? Is that I don't remember. I do. Oh, it's blacking out.
Yeah.
That's fine. You have a bandolier. All right. So no attack of opportunity. I'm gonna let you all know that I'm really pissed about that reminder. That was a nat 20.
Good job, Clint.
Good job.
We need Merida to come slap you on the back.
All right.
Well,
So
it's non-lethal.
Later, when I hear you.
I said Merida.
that is going to be
Yeah, whatever.
plus 8, 27 to hit that stump that's left.
That stump is cauterized.
And we take splash damage, don't we?
No.
No,
Because he's huge.
it's so big that basically he's targeting the middle of it, and the splash.
Goes on the rest of it.
So 3 heads.
Is that 3 heads or 4?
That's 3.
There are 3 heads left.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
All right. So that was 2 actions, and for my last action, I am going to attempt to tumble through and get clear of its heads. Ooh, 18 on the die for a total of 23.
You managed to tumble through
10, 20, and
by 1.
Mike's about to say a Zoom crash.
Yeah,
Ah,
Zoom
this-
crash. We'll do it again next week.
Yeah, redo, guys, redo. Buy a new dice.
This time there's 2 Hydras.
No, my dice have been doing
10
weird
heads
things
each.
lately. I even had a botch in Deadlands a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, that's a bad time.
I mean, there's
The dice giveth and taketh.
crazy
I
math
don't know
rocks.
what's going on. I don't know what's going on. It's bullshit, I tell you. And actually, I'm going to double check on something about those splash, because that's how it worked in first edition, but
Right.
in second edition, emanations don't start from a single square. They start from around the entire creature, so I want to make sure splash doesn't
Right.
do the same thing.
Well, whose turn's next, so we can at least get prepped.
That would be Madeira.
I think it's mine. And who is injured?
I'm
House.
all right.
All other creatures within 5 feet would take 1 splash.
Got like 3
Yep.
hit points.
So everyone within 5 feet. So Klaus,
Well, but I can use my 2 actions, right? Which I'm going to use heal because I have the heal spell.
Yeah,
Right.
and so that'll give you a ranged heal spell that goes to 30 foot.
Right.
on
Yep.
a single target.
Yep.
Yeah. So who?
Klaus is looking like
Yeah,
Klaus
Klaus
and
needs
Merc
it.
are
Yeah,
on
I'm
the
like-
Klaus
last
looks
layer.
bad, and
Merc.
Merc doesn't look good either, right?
But Merc also dove out of the way.
Right.
All right, Klaus. Coming your way, my dude.
1d8 plus 8.
And that is a 16.
Nice.
Nice.
But you did take 1 point of splash damage as well, Klaus, if you didn't pick that off
Yep,
already.
before that heal. And the electricity persisting around the creature goes away. It finally passed that check. All right, Madeira, you have 1 action left.
I'm sorry. I thought that took 2 actions.
Right, you get 3 per round.
Well, is
She
anyone
cast the 2-action heal,
Yeah.
and
within range to touch? Who's injured? Who's next to me?
Merc.
Hey, Merc.
No, that's
no, I'm right next to her.
Percy.
That's
Percy's up by Klaus.
Percy's up by Klaus.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry. I just saw the
Yep,
dog-shaped
so
head.
a 1 action heal spell.
I'm gonna gently.
Um,
You're looking pretty rough, and she kind of sees, right now. She lay the. It's like 4 fingers.
is that your last spell for the day, first level?
No, she
No.
hasn't caught because the 1 things are resolve points.
Yeah,
Tempest Surge.
Oh, the Tempest Surge is a focus spell, yeah.
So I still have.
Nice.
Should still have 1 at least.
Whatever spells you had prepared, yeah.
So 1d8 for Merc,
All right,
which you're rolling.
7.
How much?
7.
7.
That's good.
I'm feeling better.
1 action heal.
Yeah. Just
All right, Flint, what you doing?
Flint as a free action is going to say, if you're not using a melee weapon, stand back and go to range. And then he will slice at a head. A 21.
21 misses.
I'm flanked with Klaus.
Oh, you are flanked with Klaus.
Nice.
Never mind. That is a hit.
Damn.
Went from a miss to a hit.
11 points of damage.
With the +5 for its weakness to slashing, takes off a head.
Okay.
2 heads left. As long as Cinder can do his part.
All right, I'm going to slash at another head, and well, it's me, it's Cinder, then the Hydra, right?
Correct.
Fucking sucks.
Does it just grow 1 head back or 2?
You're not certain.
Okay. This is about to be like Hercules.
Having a shield in my hand doesn't count as a free hand, right? Because it's exposed.
Correct.
So I can't do that. All right, I'll swing at another head just for the hell of it, I guess.
Do it.
Or we take a 5-foot step. No, swing at another head. It's 26 minus 1, so or that's 26 minus 5, which makes it 21, which is another hit.
Which is another hit.
So that's another 11.
11
Which is
plus
another
the 5
hit.
for its weakness, which means its head goes. Now, if you wanted to step to give Cinder a flank, you could.
It's down. Is it down to 1 head?
There is 1 head active,
but 2 heads need cauterized.
2 that have not been
Are
caught.
you stepping?
Um,
Or are you raising that shield?
I wanted to throw an alchemist fire, and it's in my bandolier, but it's still an action to draw it, right? It doesn't give you a
Correct.
quick draw feature.
Does not.
So yeah, I will just raise my shield.
Okay. Cinder.
2
So
heads for you, buddy.
okay.
So you still got claws though, don't you?
Yeah,
He
I'm sorry.
does. And if he steps, he avoids attacks of opportunity.
Well, if he claws and produces flame, that's 2 fire attacks.
He has to get within melee of the creature.
Oh, right. He doesn't have reach. Yep. So,
Where are you?
On this
Back there?
chart, Earth. I'm going to attempt to tumble to put myself flanking with Klaus for the diagonal.
Okay.
So,
Actually, if you just step action,
You're flanking with Percy.
Yeah.
okay, if I just step back, okay, yeah, I'll
Yep.
step in there. So there's no skill check then. So,
no need to first skill check, no need to risk an attack of opportunity.
Roll big.
And then 2 claw attacks. 1. I'm going to use a hero point.
Didn't you use one earlier? Did you have 2?
I thought we had 2.
No,
you
you only have one.
I'll give him mine.
Nope, can't do that.
Mike's not letting that happen tonight.
Alright. So that was only a 6 plus 8, so 14.
You did not manage to hit that flailing snake
Okay,
head.
and then I'll make my second attack. Is at a -4. And I didn't get that one either.
Dun, 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 dun.
Doom, doom, doom.
I should have alchemist fire just for.
The Hydra has regeneration equal to 3 times the number of heads.
Nope, wrong one. There we go.
If a Hydra's body is missing any heads and the remaining stumps have not been cauterized, I attempt a fortitude save.
1. 1.
I mean, there's no critical fail issue here.
Well, I don't care. I hope you roll a 1.
On a success, one uncauterized stump regrows 2 heads. On a critical success, 2 uncauterized stumps regrow into 2 heads each.
But do you still only have to cut 1 head down?
No, it
No,
would.
you have to cut
Okay, so
two.
it makes 2 additional holes. Okay.
Yeah, it would. If I critically succeeded on this, 4 heads jump out. The DC on it is 25. The creature has a plus 15 fort save.
50-50.
Holy shit!
I rolled in 8. No heads appear.
We got another round.
It has only 1 head to attack with, so I don't get to do all of the fun Hydra things that it can do. But it's going after the one with the fire hands.
Oh. Should go after me. I hit it the most.
Yeah, but hitting it
I know.
its heads from. That is a 22 to hit Cinder
That'll hit.
for 10 points of damage.
Oh, that ain't meaningful.
Second attack. Nat 1.
Oh, no.
All
Third
right.
attack at a -10.
Are we pulling
A
trump
2.
cards for it?
Yeah, let's go ahead and see what its critical fail was. Cinder did get yourself a hero point for being the target of a critical miss.
Cinder's a hero.
All I did was I had absolutely nothing to do with that. That's all I said.
All right.
With a natural attack, it sneezed. It is
Slowed until the end of the
No,
next turn.
yeah.
That's stupid.
Load 1 until its next turn.
Yeah.
Sneezed.
So next turn, it only gets 2 actions, if there is a next turn. Percy, what you doing?
I
The body of this thing, no wounds.
right. It doesn't matter.
And Flint said, if you're not using melee, back up.
Right, but if I move, it attacks me.
Step
So-
3 times.
No. I want to sustain my bless to make it a bigger area.
That was 10
And
15.
Oh.
Can I
Oh,
do battle medicine on myself?
You can battle medicine yourself.
I need to do that.
The blinking Hydra.
That doesn't count as a manipulate, does it?
Wow, I rolled a 15.
A 15, you get yourself 2d8 back. Congrats.
Ooh.
I'm nervous.
I got a 11 points back.
Does a 20 hit you?
Excuse you. I'm healing.
Does a 20 hit you?
Yes, it is.
You take 14 points of damage before you can get your heal off.
Get the fuck out of here. No. Why? I'm dead.
Because you did a manipulate action in front of something with an attack of opportunity?
But I did a battle medicine check before.
It attacked you because you started the battle medicine check.
I
It
had
attacks you.
used other attacks of opportunity on it.
Okay.
Didn't even think to look on that one, actually. So I let you get one for free.
No. Cheryl's
But now it's
accusing
only
you of
got one
cheating,
head.
Mike.
I've got you, Percy.
So
I'm not
Percy's
cheating.
unconscious.
I'm
My tongue's
actually
hanging out.
negative cheating. Because if I was cheating, she would have gotten hit with 2 attacks of opportunity.
Yeah. And you missed one on Klaus earlier when he stood up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
But
Oh, well.
It's all right.
he
I got
kept getting
my
mad at me.
Dustin, I think you're doing more harm than good at this
I
point.
know, he kept
really
getting mad at me.
think
I
you
try to
just
keep
shut
it.
the fuck up.
I try to keep it even. You know. I try
But
to keep
Klaus,
it even.
it is your action. There is one
all right.
head up.
Am I still in melee range at this
You
point?
are.
With a flank? Okay.
Yes, you have a flank.
All right, I'm gonna swing with my bastard sword.
With my body there, does Cinder still have a flank?
No.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify.
So I'm gonna swing it ahead, and I got a 17 on the die, and then that's another, I think, 16 here. 7. So 23.
23 hits. You get your extra D8 for the first attack of a round.
10. 12.
12 total. That head falls off. What's your second action?
Well, it doesn't have any heads at this point, right?
Correct, but it is still thrashing a bit.
Okay. And that was my first action, right?
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna use my second action to pick up my longbow. And then my last action, I want to move up here, please.
Okay.
And that's it.
Merc. All heads are down.
3 wounds to cauterize.
3 to cauterize.
My last vial. This one's acid again. I'm not taking any chances. I'm going to chuck it at one of those head stumps. That would be an 18 to hit.
18. It's gonna miss. Because even with it being prone, it's not dead. So it just has the -2 for that.
And I will move 5, 10, 15. Oh. You reach it from there, but all right. I'll go to there.
Batira.
I'm gonna produce flame.
Oh, come on. I was about to get bad. It's about to get 6 heads back.
Right?
What was the total?
But you have a hero point, don't you?
She does have one more hero point.
I do have a hero point.
And Cinder has one now too.
I still have one.
What was that?
19.
19 with it being prone is a hit.
Woo!
One head cauterized off.
2 to go.
Good to go.
Flint.
Okay, this is a GM question.
I'm gonna
I've got
say,
an alchemist fire.
Mhm.
Can I take the full damage of the Alchemist Fire if I smash it on his head as a melee attack. So I use my melee bonus instead of my ranged, but I take the damage.
I will allow something to happen. Yes, you may smash it on it.
Okay. So I will drop my axe, grab my Alchemist Fire, one action, and smash it on his head as a 20.
20 will hit.
And I don't. What's the Alchemist Fire? Is it 1d6?
1d6. That head is cauterized. I
Okay.
need a reflex
Reflex.
save from you.
A 13.
13. You will also take 6 points of damage. Cinder, you take 1 point of splash damage from that fire.
Take no damage because I have resistance to fire.
Well, that's fine. I don't
So
keep
I
track
take
of that. I just
6.
tell you. Yep, you'll take the full damage.
Okay. So that's one action.
That's 2 actions.
Oh, that's 2 actions. You're right. Let me see. I only took one of those, I believe. Yep. So that's gone. I don't have anything else that will help, so I will raise my shield. And that's my turn.
Cinder,
So there's one head
stump.
left. Hey, guys.
one stump that's flapping around there.
Okay. I will raise my claw, and as a 2 action, I will call upon my Draconic Heritage. Actually, you're hearing me speak in Draconic. I'm going to cast True Strike. And then.
My man. My man. True strike with a hero point. Oh.
So,
I
roll
Cinder.
and that is a 20.
The Hydra
Uh,
is dead.
Mike, I just want you to know I rolled a 10 on the die on that attack that I did, and my range is a +7, and my melee is a +10. So I would have missed it with my Alchemist Fire.
You would have
Had I thrown it.
misranged. You would have hit.
Yep.
Percy, flat check.
Oh.
Yeah, you didn't take care of her like you said. Go heal her. Go
I'm
heal
gonna
her.
use my hero point.
To not die?
Yeah,
All
I-
right.
Stabilize anyways.
You
I was going
Wow.
to die.
you pull out of it with no wounds left to show.
You were only dying one though, weren't you?
Yeah, you were only done one.
Is
Yeah,
it-
you can do one.
You would have been fine. That's what I'm saying.
We've seen attempts to kill people in this game.
Oh, she's got
Yeah,
stabilized,
it's
so
happened
she
to me like
can cast it.
I was going to cast stabilize, and then I was going to run over and
But I rolled a 4.
do my big meaty hands on you.
Actually, I'm pretty sure, and was it the same game, James, that you killed me trying to heal me, and then you ended up killing yourself in that same game,
Yes,
trying to heal yourself?
So it's all good.
Good times.
it was apropos. But-
So you need to get the ponies.
Yeah, so we're gonna track down those horses, but we need to gather these heads.
And
Are we taking the whole body?
Yeah, we're taking the whole thing.
Right, but the heads are really
Oh,
important.
sure.
But
Severed on
we need a cart for the body. So
Cinder,
Yeah.
roll me a perception check.
Yeah. A 16.
16.
Yeah.
You're pretty sure that Chief Smokey does not have any snake heads this big.
All right. I just and I just
Can
mine. The one that I true strike. This is my trophy for my kill.
Can I do a lore Magnamar to see if we could sell the? How many heads did she need at?
They wanted the whole. They wanted the body.
So they didn't want the heads.
It wasn't discussed.
Okay. Can I lore Magnamar and see if there's anywhere to sell the heads at in Magnamar?
Sure.
A collector of some sort.
I'll do the same thing with Lore Underworld.
Okay.
I'm going to run over to Percy and do my
No.
healing on her.
That's an 18 lore Magnamar.
It's less than
Okay.
10.
honestly, there'd be more of a market for a live Hydra than there would be Hydra parts.
Okay.
There might be a restaurant or two that would want meat, but the meat's already spoken.
All right.
Madeira, what'd you roll for your healing check on Percy?
It is an 18.
18, that's 2d8 of healing. All right, well, that 10 minutes is going on. What is everyone else doing?
7.
Take a minute to reattune and talk about that's how you drag it.
Sorry, Purse.
So 10 minutes to refocus.
I sit down with my book and quickly record what happened.
Okay, so you're recording. Flint and Klaus, what are you two doing?
Well, we still haven't found the horses yet, have we?
Nobody went off to look for them yet.
All right. And then we all saw the general direction that they took off in, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to go too far. I'm just going to kind of go back towards where we saw the horses dart off to and see if I can kind of pick up a trail or like see any hoof marks.
Yeah, give me a survival check.
Okay. That is a 12 plus, I don't know, let me see what it is. So, 18.
18? Yeah, you are able to follow the tracks. It looks like they are just heading off for a couple of miles. Well, I mean, if you're going to follow
Probably
them,
not that
but you
far.
pick up the tracks.
Yeah, I just like wanted to pick up the track or pick up the trail or whatever, and then I'll yell to the group like, "Hey, I found the tracks of the horses. I think they're down this way."
Okay.
And then I'll ask if somebody wants to come with me to gather the horses.
Flint, what are you doing?
Well, for the first 10 minutes while they're getting Percy patched back up, I'll just kind of do a general perception of the area and stand guard. While Merc's writing in his book, I'll start reminiscing about the other 2 times I fought a Hydra and show him my scars that I have from those fights, but mostly in perception. So that's a 25.
A 25?
Yeah, and then I just took its head clean off, and we had a few guys that fell from it, but this scar over here was from I think back 27. I think I got that one.
You're
Let's see
pretty
anything.
sure you know where this thing was layering with that roll.
All right, so I'll just keep that information, and I'll ask Madeira if Hydras typically have anything in their nest worth anything, and have her do a nature check on it. Because I think I see its lair over there, so I don't know if it'd be worth something checking out.
Deer got a 19.
Deer got a 19. As far as worldly possessions, hydras are animals. They're not very
Right.
intelligent. They want to eat. But if there are eggs, those could be worth a fortune.
All right.
Do
And they
we,
told us it wasn't mating season, right?
yeah, do we know
Which
if it
means
has
that
a
it's
mate?
laying season.
Right.
He said he wasn't certain if it was mating season. He was fairly certain it was not.
I swear to God, if there's like another freaking.
Hey, we know how to fight them now, though. I would just suggest, like, range people stay at range.
Yeah, I tried that. It didn't work out well.
I mean, 15 foot's not much range for your longbow that shoots like what, 120?
Yeah, well, the problem is getting there. If it like is
Yeah.
basically flopping a stick on top of your face.
Yeah, well,
Agreed.
I think the sword worked better than the bow this
It
time.
did. Yeah.
yeah, it did.
All right, so that 10 minutes is up. What are we doing now?
I want to do a 2-action heal on myself.
Okay.
And
I mean, you
then
can do
I
that
will,
during that.
I'll go with Klaus to try and track the horses.
Okay.
I'll pull Percy aside to try to patch me up some. I'm only about half ready for a fight right now, so.
Yeah, so we'll go out and try to track the horses down and retrieve them and bring them back to everybody else.
Okay. You two are going to be gone just a little while. Nothing's going to attack you, but The horses were about 4 miles away at that point.
Okay.
So how many medicine checks is that? Will they be gone more than an hour?
Yeah,
Okay.
they'll be back in about an hour.
Kristen, will you
Yes,
just do
Cinder.
2 medicine checks on me?
The hero, the MVP needs some help.
Would I be able to get medicine checks from her on the way back on the wagon while we're riding?
Yeah, you'll be able to get 1 medicine check in on the way back. So if you're for Klaus.
Kristen, roll 4 total. 2 for me and 2 for Cinder.
Wow.
And I need some healing too.
Okay.
I got a 19.
Okay.
So 2d8.
What'd you? 12 for me.
Additional
Okay.
points.
12.
That's with 48s.
12 to Klaus.
All right. I'm back to full.
Okay.
Was that off 1, Kristen? Okay.
All
Do
right.
1 more on me just to top me off.
Yep, you can get 2 checks in on each of them while
15,
we're
so that's only
15,
two.
Does
2d8.
that take away my wounded now, or how are we doing that?
Are you fully healed
I am.
from the treat wounds check?
Yes.
Yeah, I just
Then
need
you
3.
are unwounded.
Okay.
So now 2 more for Cinder and 2 more for Merc.
I'm a little guy. I don't have a lot of health.
Yeah, well, and just time-wise, you get 2 of them.
Ender, I gave you 10 points of healing.
That's all I needed.
Okay.
You're a dog.
Okay, then Merc.
So you could potentially do 3 for Merc if needed.
First one, I only got a 12. So that's 10 points of healing.
I can heal him when I get back.
Okay. Yeah, 1 more from Kristen, see what he's at. And
8
then,
points of healing.
so you got 18, James.
18 total.
Yeah.
We have chance for more if you need more.
Yeah, we still have to wait an hour, but we'll be spending an hour loading the body and head and
Yeah, it takes some muscle to get that in there.
So you're looking at this one and half a
yeah, we'll get it.
guys are doing great.
She's got those thighs. She can just put her back to the wagon, and I'll push the Hydra up on her. She'll just squat it over her head.
Yeah.
She got gains.
Sick
Thick thighs save lives. So I heard.
Allegedly.
Hey guys, we beat up a Hydra. So now the next question: do we want to risk it to go look for eggs?
No. No.
Cinder, imagine the amount of scrambled eggs you could have.
No.
You could eat it out of the shell.
We don't have room in the cart
That's true.
or the
I mean,
box
you can stuff it in one of the cauterized holes.
and the
Stuff
eggs.
it.
How much can the horses carry? We're gonna have to be walking back through the swamp with it anyways.
How far is the nest from here?
We don't know.
You got a good idea of where it might nest.
Yeah, he's got an idea of where it came from.
I was gonna say we could all just wait here.
If I didn't see the lair right
It's
there,
back.
then I wouldn't go to it.
You saw just like what looked maybe a cave mouth off in the distance.
Didn't you want your sunshine mud really badly?
Yeah, but
You already had frost.
Sunshine mud and eggs for breakfast.
look, I have an idea. Cinder has an idea. While you guys are being all strong and putting us in the wagon, why don't me and Sheeps, that other stealthy guy, sort of creep our way in and see what looks?
That.
Yeah, I mean, you can
Yeah, see
disengage.
ya.
Yeah, what?
I said you can disengage if you need to. Just go in there, assess it from a distance.
Yeah. I mean, it's daytime.
Merc, you want to go with them?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I heard dragons live in lairs.
Not many dragons live down this way.
There's no swamp dragons?
Remember that
No, they were scared off many eons ago.
Would we be able to tell if this Hydra had already laid its eggs or not?
Can you tell if it's female? With a nature check?
A nature check?
Go for it.
That's you.
Alright. And that's a 20.
20. You're not that familiar with Hydra mating seasons or sexing a Hydra.
Cloaca or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm all right with it. We can just head back to town.
Well, Cinder said that
Or
while you
back
guys
to
were
whatever.
loading it up,
We could.
gonna go check it out.
Let's go back
But
to
no,
town.
do you go alone?
Nobody wants to go with Cinder.
I don't move real fast. I'm not part of the recon teams.
I'm not going.
Yeah, Senator, maybe we'll come back here one day. Field trip.
Yeah.
You can come
I
back.
mean,
You can send
Cinder?
the Funky Bunch out here.
hold on. You guys are loading the thing, Cinder. It's been about 20 minutes and they're just now starting to get it onto the wagon. Are you bored enough to go off by yourself?
Oh my
Hey, Bobby, we can make you a new character tomorrow, bud.
What's that? Was that good or bad? You got a 1.
No, I got an 81.
Oh.
It's high. I took the high road. I didn't go.
Okay.
That's true. All right.
All right. 10 more minutes after that. Just about loaded up. Okay. The group gets in the wagon and starts heading home.
I'll tie the
Well,
rope.
Walking
on-
along the wagon at this point. Yes.
Klaus and I will probably be up front, right? Leading the horses, looking for
I'll
stuff.
tie the rope across the Hydra and be like, "Yep, that's not going anywhere," just like every dad does.
Yeah.
Got it.
Ratchet straps.
Yep.
I'm going to be
Down.
trying to turn the Hydra head into like a puppet.
Oh,
You could probably turn it into a helmet.
Cinder's a hero. Cinder's the best hero ever. The silver guy has no idea what a dragon is.